run tomorrow. Greg Anderson, #1 qualifier in Mission Foods Pro Stock. Greg Anderson, Dallas Glenn, Eric Latino, Aaron Stanfield, Eric Anders, Porter, Reed, Matt Carter, Jake McLaughlin. Now got the top 8, which means we're going to see a rematch of that run, round 1, tomorrow. Start off with the 7-round qualifier. Jared Tucker, Derek Kramer, Chris McGay, Mason McGay, Sienna Wild Guys, Andy Delco, and Derek Reese. First starts. What our marquee matchup is. As we go back to the starting line with E.G. Kawakami and Clayton Howard. Clayton on the Gary Stover motorcycle guy in many ways. There was a big conversation about this bike. His riding technique on pro stock motorcycle. If I was aspiring to be successful in the HR, I would track down Gary Stover. Beck to let me ride that motorcycle. 699, 191. And Clayton Howey throws down his first ever 6-second run. How about that, folks? That's right, race fans. Let him hear it. Clayton Howey, a personal milestone, his first ever 6-second run. E.G. Kawakami with a 7:30 and 1:9. Great to see Clayton with a personal milestone out there. Steve Johnson and Richard Gadsden. Steve texted me just like to runner-ups in the call-out get to race each other for 3rd place. Like, no, we haven't instituted that program just yet. Maybe an interesting idea for the future. Steve over there on the O'Reilly side of the racetrack. 500 races. It was very great to see folks at Snap-on recognize it. Of course, you think about all the sponsors Steve has had over the years, Slick 50, Warren, St. Charles, and Wings and Warriors, Button Transportation, everybody that has helped him over the years. He's going to go side by side with Richard Gadsden. Richard 106, 676.1, best run of the weekend for Richard Gadsden. And is able to step up into the middle of the field, number 7 qualifier for Richard. 676, 199, 686, 196.33 for Steve Johnson. Run on his best effort this week. Boston. Given the command like
No, John Hall's bike is required a light. They are trying. John's giving it gas. Mike's checking on it. That's just here trying to help with that bike. It's not lighting. It is spinning the chain on the air, but it won't light. John Hall's not going to make this run. It's unlighted.
Unfortunate. John Hall, he's in the field, but you want that opportunity. As run best at 16.6 at 198. You saw Matt Smith had a very simple problem with 1 race to go. Little things can jump up and fight. Thank you for that, Jason Gallen. Chris Bostic on solo run, certainly helping him out. Family owned and operated RV park right on the water. You want a taste of it? Go check out this pick. And 677.7 and 678.1 196. Chris Bostic's bike is coming around. Very excited for Chris. He was involved in NHRA drag racing years ago. Put together a successful business. In many ways retired, call it that. Come back out on tour. Now part of the White Alligator Racing team. Tim Galungian and teammate Chase Van Zandt just got his first win, and Bostic is linking together some consistent 670 runs.
Like cheap cruddy beers, like $14.99.
And if it's going to happen, you would expect it to happen at this time of the season, right? Everybody's got to get their act together.
Right
around the Western Swing. We always say it. You got to have your act together by the Western Swing if you're going to contend for a top place position or a championship. Looks like White Alligator Racing. Get their act together. Angie Smith and Chase Van Zandt. Speaking of White Alligator Racing this evening. called out Matt Smith in round 1 of the Getrix Pro Light Battle. Ran quicker than the track record and lost. One of the best pro stock motorcycle races, maybe the quickest side-by-side pro stock motorcycle race we've ever seen. Delve into the stats on that one. Came up a little bit short. Got to give I admire Gage for having the courage to not go after the weakest opponent, but the strongest opponent. In this case, he just kind of bit him a little bit. Hector Arana here, number 5 overall. 676.5 at 199. Nearly identical to Richard Gadsden's run. Can hold on to his number 3 spot, 681.020130. We are similar. Imagine right around the semifinals. Here's Chase Van Zandt. Chase and Angie gonna go side by side. The Trick Tools machine. Chase Van Zandt missed the second half of last season. Had an on-track incident, touched his knee. I'd call it the final quarter of the season. Touched his knee in asphalt, just injured himself. What it ended up doing was instigating some changes into the leathers, boots that these pro stock motorcycle racers wear, that kind of beefed up everything a little bit. And Smith had her own difficult on-track incident a while back. Has found 860-foot time and runs a 673.0201. His best run of the weekend. Chase Van Zandt actually able to pick up. Gonna hang on to the number 6 position, but picked up his best ET. That 201.34. They've got the consistency. That's the deal. You can run quick once, and that's not really indicative of strong performance. You need to be able to do it over and over again for week. And Chase Van Zandt getting the job done. He is certainly very good on the starting line, so he can go some rounds tomorrow. Angie Smith with a 672.5, backing up for 672.2, best run of the weekend. That happened earlier today. So Angie is in good position as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, down there on the starting line, the final round of your Getrix Pro Stock Motorcycle All-Star Call-Out. You've got Matt Smith and Gianna Evaristo. Let's poll the audience, guys. Let's figure out who's rooting for whom as we get ready to put on a show. Race fans, how many people out there would love to see the 6-time champ, the Denso motorcycle, take the win?
Crickets, Joe. Crickets.
Who out there would like to see Gianna Evaristo take down her team owner and win?
Yeah, man.
Sorry,
Hey, Joe.
Sorry,
In the
man.
history of fan poll surveys, that may have been the most lopsided one you've ever done.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you keep score on that. I know.
That one was right there with, hey, who wants free money? All right, who wants to send me yours?
By the way, Chris and Greg over here at the Lozo, they want Matt Smith to win. All right?
A lot of people want Matt Smith to win. And all you Matt Smith people, you should be like a little bothered right now. Like, what? Matt is the kind of guy who's going to go out there and get the job done. Doesn't like Scrappers Racing, though, and Gianna. But you think that Matt Smith is the favorite where it matters with our play and HRA odds makers. But Gianna is having the run of her life right now. A fast motorcycle, career best ET, career best speed, and a chance to prove it to the guy who trained her up. This is teacher versus student. This is Jedi versus Padawan. This is whatever, you get it. The entire Scrappers Racing team behind Gianna. Matt, the 6-time champ, getting geared up. He knows how hungry that rider in the other lane is. Gianna, as you can see, she's looking at Matt. They're ready. Here we go, guys, the Getrix fastest name in credit card processing. Pro Stock Motorcycle All-Star Call-Out Final. Gianna versus Matt. The Denso motorcycle for the win. 6:65.5, 2:04.23. A new track record in the final round. Matt Smith lowers the boom, and Matt Smith wins the Getrix Pro Stock Motorcycle All-Star Call-Out. 670 with a 3 at 2:03.77. Gianna continues to have those massive speeds, but just too much to handle. 1:05.9, the 60-foot time for Matt Smith. Poured on the power. 6:65, 2:04, a massive run, and betters his best here in the final round of the Mission Foods, of the Getrix Pro Stock Motorcycle All-Star Call-Out. Matt Smith is your winner.
More juice.
Sorry, crowd.
My lemonade.
Calvin, right? Didn't work out. Matt Smith.
Yeah, Joe, this is the last hour we're going to do it.
Oh, look at this on the return road. We got Troy Coughlin and Angel, your brand ambassador from Mission Foods, your Mission Foods Too Fast, Too Tasty Challenge winner in Pro Stock. There he is, race fans. Troy Coughlin just beat his uncle. Let him hear you.